guys, it's Barnabas, and today I'm going to show you how to maintain a consistent style all year round. Stop dressing for the weather. Well, you absolutely should be dressing for the weather, but you don't always have to switch, say, pants for shorts or get rid of all over layers to keep from overheating during the hotter months. You don't have to dread spring and summer because you hate wearing t-shirts and shorts every day. You can still get away with pulling off the same kind of looks as you do when it's a little colder. What you should think about changing is the materials of the clothing itself. And maybe avoiding dark colors as well, since dark colors do attract more heat. I'm not going to follow that one, but it will help. So how to maintain a specific style just by changing the materials. I am going to be using my personal style as an example for these things, but you can apply these tricks for probably any style. These tips are just for anybody to take and apply to their wardrobe, just so they're also not, as I'm sweating, not dying of heat stroke during the summer months. So with my wardrobe, I have a lot of heavier shoes. Yeah, I don't think there's any sneakers in there. So I'm just working with boots and leather shoes. So for tip number 1, if you are in the same predicament as me, instead of a heavy boot that you'd wear in winter that's made out of leather, they have boots that are made out of canvas. I've seen a newer model from Doc Martin that has a fly knit-like material, similar to what you'd see on a running sneaker. I personally don't own a pair, but I see them a lot and they look comfortable and they look a lot lighter than your standard leather boot, while also achieving the same silhouette. Another tip to go with that's very cheap and very simple, but it's gonna help a lot, to wear thin socks under your boots or under anything. Just wear thin socks. I've been wearing dress socks that are advertised to be worn with dress shoes and loafers because they're very light, they help your feet breathe, and they're pretty cheap. They can be bought at basically anywhere they sell clothes. Alright, next one is to avoid wearing heavy, rigid jeans. I mean, if you touch the denim and you hold it, you see how heavy the material is. You can tell if you're going to want to be wearing these in the summer, which hopefully you just don't. So to avoid overheating, try wearing denim that's lighter in weight. Definitely something that's less close to the skin, because you don't want the sweat to fuse the pants to your legs. So looser fitting jeans is definitely a go. If you're into the distressed jeans look, the extra ventilation for your legs really helps too. I know this isn't for everyone, but it is an option that will help. Dressier options could be cotton pants that don't have way too much extra fabric. I have these beautiful high-waisted wide leg trousers from Sanjeev. I definitely can't be wearing these most days when the sun is at its harshest. They're heavy. There's also an extra lining inside too. Similar look, these simple high-waisted trousers. I wear these all the time. This is definitely a go-to for me all year round, but these are lighter in weight, and they help me achieve the same kind of look. It's probably a third of the weight, and the fabric is a lot thinner, so I can at least feel wind and breeze on my legs. Good materials for pants are linen and cotton. Okay, now we're gonna move up towards the top. This one's a little obvious, but try to wear lightweight shirts instead of heavy cotton, high GSM tees. GSM, for those who don't feel like Googling it, is grams per square inch, or basically how much fabric is used per square inch. So the higher GSM, the heavier the shirt. Airism tees from Uniqlo are very nice looking, and I like the boxy fit, but I don't know if it's just me and I sweat like a monster, but the Airism tees don't keep me from sweating, and they aren't the best for summer, as the lighter colors you get in these, sort of a heavy material, and the sweat is very visible. It is a good shirt for how much you pay for it. Okay, and it's time for my favorite section, and honestly, my favorite part of an outfit. And believe it or not, there is a time and a place to wear them in the summer. So a jacket at its core is meant to be an accessory layer in the hotter parts of the year instead of actually having function keeping you warm. that's a coat. But it is easy to go overboard with this, so be careful. Try only wearing a light tank top or sleeveless shirt underneath, so that when it is a little too hot, you can easily take it off. Having a good rotation of lighter jackets is essential to just looking really nice during the summer. Some decent materials for jackets are definitely denim, silk, and satin. You might want to avoid heavier jackets that aren't as breathable, such as velvet, wool, polyester, most leather jackets. So some extras. This isn't part of your outfit necessarily, but you're part of your outfit, so make sure to just keep up with haircuts. Keeping a clean cut can help you avoid having too much hair where you don't need, and overall help you avoid overheating. These are just a few tricks that I use to what? These are just a few tricks that help me personally keep a consistent style even into the hotter months, because I'm really not a fan of summer. So I thought this would be a fun video to make, and I thought it might help someone else out there like me. If you enjoyed the video or found anything that you can take away from it and use, leave a like and subscribe. See you later.